Welcome back, Gale Force, and thank you for attending my presentation about Nino, a unit from Blazing Blade and one of my personal favorite units in the series. This unit was personally requested by patron Average Stat Pat, so be sure to thank him in the comments below if you're a big fan of Nino too. With that being said, let's talk about Nino's traits. Nino joins you very late in the main story in Chapter 26 of Eliwood's Tale and Chapter 28 of Hector's. She has very low basis for this point in the game thanks to her starting as a level 5 mage in a very late chapter. To counteract this, however, Nino's growths are actually quite high. She also possesses the desirable fire affinity, though how much use you'll get out of that at the point in which she's available to use is somewhat questionable. Her starting weapon rank of C allows her to access most every tome that she'll need right away, with the only ones kept from her being Bolting, Fimbulvetter, and Excalibur, which she will be unlikely to use anyway. Nino's late join time is, unfortunately, extremely hampering to her potential as a unit in spite of her growths. Every chapter following her recruitment is jam packed with enemy units, and while you would think that would provide ample opportunity for her to grow, most of your other units will mow them down, and Nino herself will get destroyed in return for trying to take on any enemy at this point that isn't already weakened from a previous attack. Moreover, by the time you raise Nino up to where the rest of your army is, you will be left with a very slim number of chapters where you can even make use of her newfound potential. On top of this, Nino has an extremely low constitution and gets weighed down by even the fire tome prior to her promotion. However, I think you should use Nino anyway. She's a super fun unit and has a lot more story relevance than many other units in Blazing Blade. She has boss conversations with many of the late game bosses, an incredibly endearing support chain with every character she supports, and especially Jafar. She's a super fun and interesting character regardless of her actual numerical value to you as a unit. In conclusion, Nino is objectively not that good of a unit thanks to her poor join time, but she is nonetheless a beloved unit who I think most people would enjoy using regardless. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell if you'd like to get notified when I post a new video. A special thank you to patron 60 Sweep and Gorilla Danny for subscribing at the Paladin tier, and Average Stat Pat and Bias Griffin for subscribing at the Great Lord tier. If you would like to have a say in which unit should receive a PowerPoint next, check out my Patreon. For just $1 a month, patrons will get to vote on a specific unit to gain a PowerPoint next, as well as get to see videos up to 2 weeks early and access to the community Discord. The links will be in the description down below, and have a great rest of your day.